Well, hey, fuckers. Good evening. I'm feeling like Spirit wants me to convey this message to the collective, but I feel it's something to do with a love connection. And it's in the air today, but look, coffee cup just popped out. That means meeting and talking, hey, let's meet for coffee and have a conversation, that kind of shit. I feel like whoever you are, you're kind of feeling like someone's going to come in this weekend, which I feel like there's a conversation about to happen with you two this weekend. Earlier I had a reading, it was a collective reading, and it was about someone coming in this weekend. And I feel like whoever you are, you're going to see them in person. You're going to meet up with them, and you're going to have a conversation. I feel like this is going to be a turning point in your relationship. And this energy is coming out strong, so this is the second time this energy has come out in the reading. Cupid's arrow. See? I can't make this shit up. Have faith. Love is coming. Wow. Surprise invitation. Yeah. I mean, you're going to be invited out to meet someone. I feel like this is someone that's going to come forward and have a conversation with you about ending self-sabotage of the connection. They want to rebuild it. They want to repair the connection. This person's in love with you. This person wants to tell you what they feel. Like a love call, love message. They want to tell you how they feel. You're going to hear from this person. They're going to invite you out somewhere. Meet them somewhere so you can have an actual conversation with no interruptions. They've been daydreaming about this. They've been literally daydreaming about what they're going to say to you. Do you hear me? What they're going to say. They've been playing it out in their head, going over the conversation as it were happening in real time. Yeah, this is after a period of detachment, a period of separation. This person had to clear their mind in order to get their head straight. There was so much going on in this person's life, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, that they literally had to kind of step back from everything in their life and literally get a more objective view from the outside looking in to understand the whole situation. And when they did, they finally saw things clearly. And that is you. They love you. They have not stopped loving you. You have not stopped loving them. And they're coming in to repair the connection, the relationship. What'd I say? They've needed time to heal. They needed this time to heal, so they stayed detached, and now they're ready to come in. I can't make this shit up, guys. Okay? King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. That's someone who is determined, someone who's charismatic, someone who has fire in their belly, maybe a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. The Sun. This is going to make you fucking happy. Oh my gosh. See, I told you this person's been thinking. They've been detached, taking time, thinking about things, really clearing their mind, getting all that fog out of their head. There's the Emperor. We're talking about the divine masculine. Like I said, this is a divine masculine coming in. This divine masculine is ready to wife you up. And if you're this divine masculine, you ready to wife them up. Don't lie. Don't be like, no, I'm just trying to No, you want to marry this bitch. Don't lie. What I said, don't fucking lie. Be truthful. Oh, look at there. See? This is after a period of conflict. You've been battling yourself over this connection. And if you're on the other end of the stick here, okay, if you're the other one here, I feel like you've been battling this too. This has been such a conflict, an internal conflict for both of you, for this connection. This is like you guys have been going through the same shit. Oh, this feels so twin flamey. I see you mirroring each other, going through the same shit, dealing with the same thing, self-sabotage, fear, afraid to come forward, afraid to talk. I feel that both of you have been really detached from each other and really thinking and doing some soul searching. And it has been such a conflict for both of you, because you've been fighting it and fighting it and fighting this connection. And it's so strong that you can't fucking fight it no more. Literally, like that song, I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. There's the Queen of Cups. Okay, you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Water sign is someone who's very, very caring, very sweet, emotionally stable, emotionally mature. Like I said, you love this cat, you know, and you're very intuitive too. So the Queen of Cups is the next in line on the on tarot, next in line for the divine feminine, the one that's, you know, has gifts, intuition, who could be an empath, tarot reader. Not the High Priestess. The next one down is the Queen of Cups. Now the Empress is also the divine feminine, but she's more of the beauty, sexy, mother, housewifey. The Queen of Cups and the High Priestess are the ones that are very, very intuitive, possibly a psychic, maybe has gifts like that, but someone who can read people very well, who's very healing, very sweet and compassionate, likes to help people. And the Emperor is just, the Emperor, he's ready. Ready for commitment, ready for the long term, and is taking charge of his or her own life. Okay, here's the Devil. So I feel like this is like a sexual chemistry at its finest between you two. The attraction, that raw passion for each other that you have. This is, like I said, this sounds so twin flamey, it's not even funny. With the Six of Pentacles, yeah, I feel like there's going to be equal give and take between you. I feel like both of you are going to put the effort into the connection, and both of you want to heal the connection. Interesting, mirroring each other again. Very interesting. And look at there. You walked away from this connection. You detached just like they did. You both are stubborn as fuck. And you both walked away from this connection. Why, Spirit? Why did they do this? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. I love you like I do. Four of Swords. Look, when I tell you you're mirroring each other, Four of Swords, Four of Swords. Two different decks. Do you hear me? Wow. And the Four of Pentacles. That is definitely something that you're taking control over. Taking control of the situation. Yeah. But also being careful. I see a different perspective. And look, there's the King of Pentacles. There's a masculine energy who is a leader, who's ready for the long haul, who's a secure masculine, okay? Could be a really good catch, very good with money, has a secure position, a leadership role in whatever that position is. And there is Miss Queen of Wands. Someone who's a career-driven, badass bitch, who's passionate, sexy, charismatic, just like the Emperor. And almost basically just like the Empress, but more of a independent, career-minded individual. But someone who stands their ground. Does not take any shit, but also very compassionate, also very healing. Someone who helps. And I see an apology in your future book. I love you. I hope this helps.